Welcome back, everyone. It's now time for our monthly segment we call Ask the Chief. We are checking in with the head of the Knoxville Police Department, Chief Paul Noel. And as the weather gets warmer and the days, of course, get longer, there will be plenty of things to do downtown. Coming up, of course, the return of the Saturday Farmers Market. UT students, including my son, will be graduating soon, and there will be countless concerts and events upcoming in downtown.
Well, here to talk about how KPD will handle this large influx of people to the area, we're now joined by Chief Paul Noel, as well as Central District Commander Captain Sammy Schaefer. Thanks for being with us, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Well, let's start off. We mentioned some of the events. Is there one particular event you have your eye on that you're kind of concerned about right now?
From a logistical standpoint, we just got past a busy weekend with Marathon. That weekend, we had over 24 events downtown Fort Sanders area. So the next thing that we're looking at, USA Cycling will be our next biggest event. We just got past Rosini, so we'll look for cycling, and then we're already starting to plan fall events as well.
So what should people who are planning to go to any host of these events upcoming, what should they be aware of to, take care of themselves and to stay safe? Because there are going to be thousands upon thousands of people converging in small areas.
So everyone can rest assured that the Knoxville Police Department is going to be very visible downtown this summer for these summer events. And you're going to be safe when you come downtown. Not only our police officers and Captain Schaefer's team, but our cadets as well, our employees that are under 21 down there being visible. The main thing is lock and secure your valuables in your car. That's the main thing. We see, sometimes we have people looking to take stuff from unlocked cars.
Well, speaking of those cadets, are those the folks who are riding around on bikes downtown?
Sometimes.
Cadets?
Sometimes. So they're the light blue shirts. They're freshly out of high school. A lot of them are in college. They're waiting on their opportunity to become police officers. So while we're training them, we're also able to use them for a lot of non-enforcement type events. They're not going to most of the time engage in crime, but the high visibility is there, and they're working partnered with the officers to alert us to problems they find.
With that high visibility, does that mean there are more officers out in the midst of these events typically?
Absolutely. So in addition to the officers that are going to be working the district, we're working additional officers. A lot of times the event organizers will hire additional security, and if it's a city-sponsored event, then we're going to provide that additional security. So through assessments with the organizers and through what we're watching, we'll help them determine what are safe number of officers to be ready for most things.
Well, let's talk about some of the main crimes that you are seeing downtown. I know just a couple of weeks ago, I just happened across the ending scene of a shooting that happened in the Old City, where a woman was not hurt, be it that, but she was hurt. And so I think people were concerned about that. But is that really the typical thing you're seeing, or is it more property crimes?
It's more property crimes. We were just talking on the way in. We just pulled the numbers. We've been in the Central District now for 6 months. We had a different program or a different development, a rollout strategy prior to that. And in the 6 months that we've had the Central District, I'm happy to report every one of the crimes are down. Overall, we're down almost 25% with what's happening downtown, both persons and property related. So the crimes against person is an abnormality. To your point, you're exactly right. The property crimes is what drives a lot of what's downtown because it's, no pun intended, but a target-rich environment. You have a lot of people coming in, a lot of parking garages, and it's a lot of opportunity. So to the Chief's point about securing the valuables out of sight and things of that nature, that's what really affects those numbers.
And Chief, as summer approaches, does this mark your 1 year in Knoxville?
It does. I've been here almost a year, and I'm really excited about the progress that we've made in the last year, and I'm really very enthusiastic about the future.
All right. Gentlemen, thank you so much. We're ready for summer. Bring it on, right? All right.